Shalom, shalom, Israel. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praises unto YAHAWAH, Ba'Shem YAHAWASHI, Ba'Shem YAHAWADAH. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and shalom to my Akim Wagwathim, who are diligently waiting to be delivered from this final captivity. This is Brother Kavukab coming at you with another lesson. Colossians chapter 4, verse 2. Continue in prayer and watch in the same with thanksgiving. Alright, so today's lesson is going to be about remembering Yahawadah in the good times. All right. The inspiration to do this lesson is basically, there was some issues that I had to work out just last week, I guess, all throughout last month. And through the spirit and power of Yahawadah, the Lord was able to the Lord is slowly but surely lightening my load, so that I will eventually have an easier time, and I'll be able to do more of what I need to do. And but with that, the thing is, before, when I was going through all these stuff and I had all these worries, I was praying so much, asking the Lord, "Oh man, can you please help me out, do this, that, and third, blah 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 blah." And then the Lord answered, and he helped me. He helped me out. He gave an answer to all the problems that we're doing. All right, that we're going through. But on the other hand, okay, while I'm in this improving state, the thing is, we need to be grateful. We need to remember and thank the Lord for even making things better for us. All right. And this is something that a lot of people tend to forget. This is actually not even people in the truth, but people in general. Like they will pray to any god or whatever when they need help, but then when they don't need help, when everything is good, then that's when they forget. They're like, okay, wait, God who? Or they're gonna think that it's all in their own power. All right. So this is something that we, being the truth, we need to avoid doing. We need to remember Yahawadah in the good times and the bad times. Okay, we need to be thankful. We need to remember to be thanking Him. All right. Like, you can't just ask for help and then you're never thankful. You're never doing anything to show your appreciation. Oh no. Okay, good. I think it's John 14:15. John 14:15. If you love me, keep my commandments. Okay, all right. So if you truly, you're not. The Lord is not some tool to help you get out of your hard situation, your tough situation. All right. The Lord is basically our father, a father to us. All right. So a father is going to want what's best for his children, and he's going to want us to be better and do better. So we need to be better and do better. We need to also remember not to be arrogant, not to think that anything and everything that happens is from our own strength. Okay, and that's what a lot of these celebrities say. Okay, when in actuality, becoming famous, it is never, all right. Let me tell you, it is never by the results of someone's work. Okay, it is by the will of Yahawadah first and foremost. Okay, and then the powers that be that also want certain people to be famous. Okay, because they're the ones that are pushing out these certain people to the forefronts. Okay, so I guess well, whatever. Basically, you get the picture. All right. So like all this whole, I got famous because of me. I got all this money because of me. Like, no, that's far from the truth. And someone saying that is discrediting Yahawadah and his influence in the world. All right. Let me actually see if I can get that. Bear with me, Slocky. I'm freaking misspelling. Proverbs 20, verse 24. Man's goings are of the Lord. How can a man then understand his own way? All right. So all the stuff that's happening, all the stuff that has happened, all right, it's because of the Lord. It's not because of anything that someone did. All right. And that is a false sense of arrogancy, a false sense of thinking, oh yeah, this is all because of my power that I'm in a better position. While yes, there are some aspects to it where you do have to put in work. I'm not saying that you don't have to put in work, but at the same time you have to be realistic and understand that while yes, you do have to put in work for certain things, you also have to while you did put in work for certain things, you also have to be chosen by YAHAWASHI to have such success, to have such, exposure. All right, and this is just on a famous type of level. All right, because that's more so. That's the thing that people would say is quote unquote luck based, when in actuality, the fact that the Lord is picking, whose lot is to be famous. All right. But yeah, that this again, people fail to acknowledge and understand that the reality of it is that the reality of it is that it's not for us to or we're not capable of deciding a lot of things, like our situation. Okay, we work towards a better situation. Like there are people that have been working their hardest to improve their situation, and then they still don't get any results. So then what about them? Okay, what are you going to say about them? Oh, they're not working hard enough. But there are people that are slaving away, working harder than anyone and everyone else, and then they're not working hard enough. Like, this is the stuff. Like, it is a foolish thing to say that it's just your hard work and it's only you. When that it's not just you, it's other people that go into it. All right. Now there are other factors that go into it, and the primary and if he chose to let you be successful in whatever you're doing. All right. Maybe it's about a promotion or a raise or whatever. You were working so hard and then they gave it to someone else just because they're a devil or something like that. All right. Now, Proverbs chapter 3, verse 6, in all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths. Okay, again, acknowledge Yahawadah, even in the good times, bad, whatever times. All right, you need to acknowledge and remember that it is Yahawadah that is guiding you in your path. All right, the path that you have chosen, the path that you're walking, better yet, that's a better way to put it. The path that you are currently walking is being guided by Yahawadah. All right, you might make some mistakes or whatever, stumble, fall, but if you are righteous in the eyes of Yahawadah, he's going to help you, keep you up. All right, but also in our success, we're all supposed to remember Yahawadah. All right, okay, we're supposed to be praying to him always. Number one, we're already supposed to be praying in our bad times. So of course, in the good times as well. That's the balance. All right. 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 16, rejoice evermore, pray without ceasing, in everything give thanks, for this is the will of Yahweh in Christ, in Hamashiach Yahawashi, concerning you. All right. So give thanks in everything. So we're supposed to be giving thanks for the all the good stuff that the Lord has done. All right. And ironically, when the Lord gives us certain hardships to go through, we should also be thankful for that, because if we're going through the hardships now, then we don't have to go through bear with me one moment. Slakia. So as I was saying, we're supposed to remember to give thanks for everything. All right. There's the good stuff that we get. We're supposed to be thankful for that. When we're in a good position, we can't just say we can't just forget and all the stuff that he's done for us to get to that point. All right. And there's also being thankful that we're going through hardships now, being thankful that we're not rich now on this side, and the reward is going to be plentiful, or a lot in the kingdom of heaven. All right, being able to have that self-control. All right, this is what we're supposed to be remembering. All right. This is what we're supposed to be remembering. In the bad times, that is also something to be thankful for as well. Because again, as I said before, you don't want to be if the Lord is putting a lot of hardships on you now, you don't want that's potentially a good thing, because you don't want to have to deal with all of the aspects, all the hardships of Jacob's trouble. Maybe the Lord will exemplify you, all right, during that time. But the only deciding factor is, number one, is you to pray and do your best to strive for perfection. Okay, strive for perfection. Attempt to be perfect in all your ways, and follow after the word of YAHAWASHI. Okay, being obedient to YAHAWASHI. All right, this is the primary factor, so that you can attempt to minimize the amount of wickedness that you have to pay for. All right, this is what we're looking after. All right, so yes, remember, just be thankful for all these times now. Okay, the situation that you're in now, be thankful for that, because it could be worse, or maybe you're doing well enough. But always examine yourself. All right. Jonah chapter 2 verse 9. But I will sacrifice unto thee with the voice of thanksgiving. I will pay that I have vowed. Salvation is of the Lord. Okay, so giving sacrifice is one of the sacrifices that we can give is the voice of thanksgiving. Basically, giving thanks, saying thanks. Okay, appreciating all that the Lord has done for you. Okay, this can also be done this should also be done in prayer. Okay, because I think a lot of time people tend to overlook, and I'll be the first one to admit, there's a lot of times where when I'm praying, I always forget and I overlook a lot of the things that the Lord has done for me just in that same day. All right, be it waking up, or something that just happened, or whatever, or even you being able to get home. All right, you leave for work, and you come home, or you leave wherever you went, and you're able to make it home. And that's in and of itself is a blessing, because you don't know, being an Israelite in Babylon, you never know when anything could happen to you, especially in your location. All right, from the multiple different areas that you could be attacked, the multiple different people that would want to hurt you, they don't, because the Lord is protecting you. And that's another reason just to be thankful. We need to really examine all the stuff that the Lord does and truly be grateful, honestly. Okay, speaking to myself first and foremost, First Chronicles chapter 16 verse 34. Oh, give thanks unto the Lord, for he is good, for his mercy endureth forever. And this is the everlasting mercy that YAHAWASHI has for us. Okay, give thanks. This is the giving thanks. We have to give thanks. Okay, salvation is of the Lord, as it says in Jonah 2:9. Salvation is only way we can receive salvation is from YAHAWASHI. So we need to remember Him in everything that we do and be thankful for the good that we have, the breaks, all right, the breaks from the hardships that we have to deal with, all right. Just remember the Lord, or always, all right. Matthew chapter 24 verse 13. But he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. Now, while to say, oh yeah, be thankful for all the good that we have now, it doesn't mean that the fight is over. All right, we still have to endure. We still have to keep on patience and wait for the end to come. All right, the end, the actual end of this evil and wicked society. All right, we have to wait for that, and then that's going to be it. But that is not to say that you shouldn't just forget about all the good that the Lord has helped you out with. All right, be grateful for all of that. Call out, when you pray, sometimes you just gotta be thankful. Sometimes you just gotta thank the Lord for what He's done. Speaking to myself first and foremost, that's something that I need to do. I need to be more thankful, make more prayers that just thanking the Lord. All right. Deuteronomy 8 verse 18. But thou shalt remember the Lord thy power, for it is He that giveth thee power to get wealth, that He may establish His covenant, which He sware unto thy fathers, as it is this day. And I was just talking about that in the beginning. All right, how all these people that are wealthy, all these people that are famous and whatnot, it's not from their own work, because there's a lot of people that work hard. There are a lot of people that want to be famous actors. There are a lot of people that want to be famous whatever. Okay, they work super hard, but they cannot achieve the same amount of success as some of these other, I don't know, fucking Will Smith or something like that, because the Lord doesn't want them to, and by extension the powers that be don't allow them, or don't want them to be as well. All right, and this is the thing that we need to remember. Okay, understand that regardless of the fact that you don't make it, all right, be thankful that the Lord's not patient. All right, because they're gonna have to pay. They're gonna have to pay for the evil that they did. All right, because they don't remember YAHAWASHI. They think, oh yeah, I did it myself. I did all this stuff. I made these decisions, this, then, the third. All right, and as a result of them forgetting the Lord, then what do you think is gonna happen? Okay, death and destruction. All right. And finally, Sirach, whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a lower state. So when you're in that lower state, be patient, okay? Because as time goes on, and the thing is, again, like you might not realize it, all right? But you need to attempt to make that realization that when you are brought to a lower state and things are actually getting better, okay, things are improving. They might not be improving the way you want them to improve, but they are improving. Things are getting better for you. You have to appreciate what the Lord has been doing and how the Lord is making things better for you. So remember in all that He does. So with that, I hope this lesson was edifying. I hope you also appreciate the Lord and thank the Lord more oftenly. Pray as well, more oftenly as well. I want to give all honor, glory, and praise unto Yahawah, Ba'ashem, Yahawashi, Ba'ashem, Rakak, Wadash, double honors to the elders and apostles, great millstone of Babal and Shalom.